What's up, everybody? This is kind of a part two to the part one hopes, dreams, and destiny video because that's some points that I missed talking about. If you haven't seen the part one, you're very welcome to do. So this part two right here is going to be a little bit shorter, a little bit better of what I'm going to be talking about. So if you was living on your own and you got a job, like if you coming home with $2, $3, $4, $500 checks every 2 weeks, and if you got a car to get around, what that do for you? Is that enough? No, because you gotta pay the car notes if you got a brand new car, and if you buy new used, you just gotta pay insurance on it, and you gotta pay like I said in my last video, bills, put food in the house, and all the other stuff. Like, you coming home with $2, $3, $4, $500 checks every 2 weeks, it's not really enough for anything. Because why are you getting paid for 2 weeks? Like for the month, after paying your insurance, you're paying your bills and putting food in the house. Like when you get your next check 2 weeks later, you got to eventually save that money for the following month of paying bills and paying your car insurance. I mean, like, you're just gonna be like not have anything left for yourself, anything fun for you, because you're basically working all these hours, and you gotta eventually pay bills and save to pay bills the following month. And the one thing that can really kill you is working 12, 13, and 14 hours a day. And you get paid more, but you still gotta pay your rent. You got to pay your bills. You got to pay your insurance if you're living on your own and having a car. So you're financially stable for right now, but you're being broke every 2 weeks because of the $2, $3, $4, and $500 checks. If you working 12, 13, 14 hours a day, your check will be a little bit higher, up to like $600, $700, $800, $900. Or even 1,000, you still will be broke. And then you gotta save that money even after paying off your insurance and bills like water, utilities, and other stuff, and putting food in the house. You gotta save that money if you have to, and put it in your bank account for the next month's pay. Like every 2 weeks throughout the month, after paying off your bills and your car insurance, you gotta do nothing but save for next month's pay. And you're not having any money for yourself. And you see, I don't wanna keep just by breaking my body down, working like 12, 13, 14 hours a day if I was living on my own and having a car. And I'm not having any money for myself, and I'm just saving money and to pay bills. You're pretty much making money to pay bills to survive. Even if you're married and have a family, or even having a kid, you're not even gonna spend time with them because you work a lot. You're working 12, 13, 14 hours a day. You ain't gonna go on any events with them. You're not gonna go on a vacation with them or travel with them, go shopping with them or whatever, because you work. You're making money to pay bills, put food in the house, pay car insurance, and all the other stuff. And that's how most marriages end like that, or relationships, depending on if you're married or not. Like if your girlfriend or boyfriend will get eventually tired of you because you work a lot, because you need the money to be financially stable, but you're not even getting any days off. Maybe just maybe one day off you get, but you just basically making money to survive, and making money just by being financially stable. But you're being broke at the end. Even income taxes, you still will be broke, because after paying off all the bills, like the water, utilities, like I just said, and car insurance, you still will have nothing in your pocket for yourself or to have fun with, or even save money to travel. Now, the one thing I miss, I know when I said in my last videos that it's hard to save money to get a car. Well, even when you have a car, you got to pay on it. So it doesn't make any difference saving money to get a car, because when you get a car, you got to pay on it. If you buy it new, you got to pay notes and insurance on it. If you buy it used, you just got to pay insurance on it. So it won't make no difference at all. Even if you buy a car, you got to pay on it every month. And when you coming home with a mid paycheck or a high paycheck, like $500 to $1,000, you got to pay on it every single month along with the rest of the bills. So you can't really, the only main thing that you can't save money, the hardest that you can't save money is traveling. That's the most hardest thing to ever do, is to save money to travel. I've been down that road before, but it failed miserably. And that's why 500,000 people rather be working for themselves and being their own boss and making money on the internet the legal way is the most best thing for them, because when they have a family, they can be at home 24/7. Like if they're a mom that eventually gave birth to a newborn baby, she's pretty much a stay-at-home mom. And you can also be like a stay-at-home dad, have your home business, being your own boss, selling a lot of things that you really don't need, and going on many events with them, spending a lot of time with your wife, husband, or kid. A lot if you want to. You don't have to worry about working another day in your life again. Because be honest, hard work really don't pay off anymore, because you're just being a puppet and the slave for somebody else for chunk change, just to all go on bills and everything, and paying car insurance or car notes if the car is new, or even getting income tax every year. You still be eventually broke, and then saving money every time you get your paycheck every 2 weeks. You gotta have that the following month paying. So after paying off bills and car insurance for the new month every month, for the rest of the month, every time you get paid every 2 weeks, you gotta eventually save that money, because you gotta put food on the table, and you gotta pay bills the following month, so you won't be broke that next month. You're paying bills. Whew. So this is pretty much I have to say. So this was a short video, even though it's been 8 minutes and everything, but I just had to get it out. So I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and peace to y'all. That's one last thing that I must add. When most people think by 500,000 people that is making money on the internet when they selling stuff on Amazon or eBay or doing some type of online business or something like that, they look at it as cheating. And no, it's not. 500,000 of these people is actually making money the legal way and the legitimate way, because they're not being used as puppets and slaves whenever they work for anybody else. Making money the illegal way is when a person scams another person on the internet out of his money just to send money to him or her to pay their bills, put food on their table, and buy clothes for their family, and not doing anything back for them in return. The second is when this person is doing something on the street, like selling drugs, and not doing anything constructive for him or herself, and not really basically thinking smart. And the last is when a woman tried to trap a man by getting him to have sex with her without using any protection, get her pregnant, and the government and want to get put on a system, have the government take care of him, and have the guy pay child support just to trap him, and all that money is going on that woman and not the baby, and just basically using that kid as a bank account and the money maker. Those are the three things to make money the illegal way.